से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में हो, अव्यक्त वतन में हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं,
Shanti. The Murli which we are revising now is of 15 November 2011. 15/11/11. Today, the Almighty Authority Father Today, the Almighty Authority Father, the one with all powers, has come to give the treasure of all powers to his Master Almighty Authority children. The treasure of all powers, the treasure of all powers is attained so easily. The treasure of all powers is attained so easily. In 1 second, in 1 second, you recognized Mera Baba, my Baba. And Baba said, my children. In 1 second you recognized my Baba, and Baba said, my children. And through that, and through just that, you became the master of all treasures. And through just that, you became a master of all treasures. So, all of you children constantly have all the treasures with you, do you not? You have the intoxication that whatever are the Father's treasures are my treasures. You have the intoxication that whatever are the Father's treasures are my treasures. Now, check. The Father has given to every child all the treasures. Not a single treasure is missing. However, does each of you have all these treasures with you all the time? Or is it that Or is it that you have some treasures while others are not there? Bap Dada has given all the treasures to you, but do you have all these treasures with you all the time? And do you use all these treasures all the time? And do you use all these treasures at the right time? Do you use all these treasures at the right time? When you become their master and order them, when you are their master and you order them, do they do you experience that they arrive on time? Bap Dada saw and heard about the enthusiasm for service of all the children everywhere. You are issuing a challenge to everyone that now transformation is about to take place. You are issuing a very good challenge. Seeing the zeal and enthusiasm of the children, Bap Dada is very pleased. And what song does he sing? Wah, children, wah. Along with seeing the children issuing a very good challenge with zeal and enthusiasm, Bap Dada also saw that the children's form of dharana, Bap Dada also saw the children's Bap Dada also saw the children's form. And Bap Dada also saw the children's form of all types of dharana and the resulting success. All of you know your complete and perfect form of success. All of you know your complete and perfect form of success. But have all the children who have become instruments become complete for all time and images of success, or do you still have to become that? Why? Why is Baba saying this? Because you children are the images of support for the world of happiness. So, Bap Dada saw the results of all the children. As you all are the images of support, it's not just a few of you children who are the images of support, but it is the challenge of all the children that you are instruments to bring about the world of happiness. So, Bap Dada is asking all the children. So Bap Dada is asking all the children, children who have become instruments to bring about the world of happiness. So Bap Dada is asking all the children who have become instruments to bring about the world of happiness, have you become images of support who are complete and perfect? Have you become images of support who are complete and perfect? Bap Dada has the hope for all the children Bap Dada has the hope for all the children that each of you become an embodiment of success. Bap Dada has the hope for all the children that each of you becomes an embodiment of success, because all of you because all of you are the Father's companions, and you had the thought and then you had this thought and then issued the challenge with great happiness. You had this thought and then issued the challenge with great happiness that transformation is almost there. Transformation is taking place right now. So, children who are instruments for world transformation, children who are instruments for world transformation, ask yourselves, to what extent have I, the Self, become complete and perfect? Because a kingdom has to be established. A kingdom is being established, and the souls who are to be instruments for the kingdom, will first become instruments, and only then can others become instruments. So souls who are instruments for the kingdom will first become instruments, and only then can others become instruments. But Bap Dada saw that there is still a margin in your becoming complete. That there is still a margin in your becoming complete. You have done service. But as a result of that service, how many have become your companions? So you have done service, but how many have become your companions as a result of that service? Find out. Find out or take in account that how many of those who have been listening to you have also come close to you. So find out how many of those who have been listening to you have also come close to you. Bap Dada is pleased with the courage of the children. Bap Dada is pleased with the courage of the children. But you now have to bring about more intensity in the result of service. Bap Dada is pleased with the courage of the children, but you now have to bring about more intensity in the result of service. Keep on bringing souls very close in relationship all the time. Keep on bringing souls very close in relationship all the time. They do become happy. They do become very happy that they do become happy that they have now come, that they have now come very close in knowing the task of the Brahma Kumaris. They also become happy that they have now come very close in knowing the task of the Brahma Kumaris. However, Bap Dada also told you earlier, Bap Dada also told you earlier that the inheritance is to be received from the Father. That the inheritance is to be received from the Father. And so they should know the Father. They should know the Father. They should know the time. They should know their own self-respect. For only then can they claim a right to the inheritance. So Baba is saying they know the Brahma Kumaris, that they have come close, but then that's not enough. They should know the Father, they should know the time, they should know their self-respect. For only then can they claim an inheritance, a right to the inheritance. And also that the Father has now come and is giving you the inheritance. So only when this enters their intellects, that the Father has now come and is giving you the inheritance, will they claim their inheritance and claim a right to the kingdom. This sound should spread everywhere of the song that you sing. This sound should spread everywhere of the song that you sing. Our Baba has come. Our Baba has come. So, Bab Dada now wants to see this result, that everywhere the song should be sung, our Baba has come. Yes, the transformation has definitely taken place. There has been benefit from service you have done. You have received the fruit of your hard work, no doubt. Baba is happy with that. But as yet, they have not yet reached the Father. So Baba was saying that they like the Brahma Kumaris, they're happy that they are close to the Brahma Kumaris, but they have not yet reached the Father. So now make some plans for that, how they can reach the Father. How will the Father's revelation take place? How will the Father be revealed? So that you should make plans for that. Bap Dada is asking you, have those who are going to rule in the kingdom become free from obstacles? So you can reveal the Father only when you are free from obstacles. So Bap Dada is asking you who are going to rule in the kingdom, have you become free from obstacles? Should the drama now press the button for transformation? Are you ever ready? Should the drama now press the button for transformation? Are you ever ready? Are you ever ready? Should the button be pressed? Should the button be pressed? What do you think? Should the button be pressed? Baba's asking again. Are you ever ready? Because everyone has to be ready. Those who have a right to the kingdom, the royal family, the royal subjects, and the ordinary subjects. And then it will not be a great deal. And so the royal family, the royal subjects and the ordinary subjects, then it will not be a big deal. So Bap Dada is asking you children for your results. What do you think? It will not take Bap Dada long to press the button. It will not take Bap Dada long to press the button. What do all those sitting in the first row think? What do the Shaktis think? What do the Pandavas think? Answer. Should Bap Dada press the button? Pandavas answer. Should the button be pressed? Are you ever ready? Niveva is saying, Baba, you are the master. If you have the thought to press the button, then press it. Baba, you are the master. If you have the thought to press the button, then press it. Niveva is saying. Now, but Bap Dada is asking the children. Bap Dada is asking the children why? Because the father is not going to go into the kingdom. Shiv Baba will not go into the kingdom. It is Father Brahma who has to go into the kingdom. So Nirvair is saying that Baba, we just want to continue to enjoy meeting Bap Dada longer. And therefore we are taking time. So Baba is saying that is good. But you also need to become equal to the Father and experience life with the Father, do you not? But you also need to become equal to the Father and experience life with the Father, do you not? Do you have that? Are you ready? Not just you, it is a kingdom. So all should be ready. Otherwise, over whom will you rule? You become ready, but others are not ready. Then over whom will you rule? A kingdom is needed, is it not? And the Rabbi says, we are all companions. Is everyone ready? And the Rabbi saying, yes, Baba, they're absolutely ready. They are absolutely ready. Are you ready in becoming complete? Are you ready in becoming complete? Acha, all of you are thinking about it, that we are not complete yet. However, it's not a big deal. Because Bap Dada knows that you are already, but you still have to become ever ready. So Bap Dada knows that you all are ready, but you still have to become ever ready. Bap Dada had told you two things for that. Two things for that. Children, who can put a full stop in a second? Children who can put a full stop in a second are needed. So, two things Bap Dada has asked you. Children who can put a full stop in a second are needed. There should be no trace, no name or trace of waste thoughts. And whomever you give the message to, and whomever you give the message to, should have zeal and enthusiasm to transform themselves. So whomever you give the message to should have zeal and enthusiasm to transform himself. This is the result that Bap Dada now wants. Waste should be finished and everyone should have the zeal and enthusiasm to transform. This is the result Bap Dada wants. Therefore, Bap Dada is advising you children for this. Therefore, Bap Dada is advising you children for this. Bap Dada is requesting you and also advising you for this. You are doing service. No doubt, you are doing service. But whomever you serve, serve them in three forms. Serve them in three forms and in three ways at the same time. So serve them in three forms and in three ways at the same time. Now what are those three forms? The three forms are to be knowledgeful, powerful, and loveful. These are the three forms in which you should serve at the same time. The three forms are to be knowledgeful, powerful, and loveful. And so serve through these three forms and serve in three ways. What are those three ways? Those three ways are through your thoughts, words, and actions simultaneously. It's not just serve only through words, but together with words, but together with serves, also serve through your thoughts. Also serve through your thoughts. So it should be done simultaneously. Your mind should be powerful. So now the need is for the mind to be powerful. So now the need is for the mind to be powerful at the same time, through which the minds of other souls can be transformed. Through words, all the knowledge should become clear. And by serving through your actions, those souls should feel that they have reached their family. So mind should be powerful, and at the same time, through which the minds of other souls can be transformed through words, All the knowledge should become clear, and by serving through actions, those souls should feel that they have reached their family. By experiencing the, the feelings of a family, they will become close companions. By experiencing the feeling of a family, they will become close companions. So now Bap Dada wants the three types of service to take place at the same time. So now Bap Dada wants the three types of service to take place at the same time. Is this possible? Is it possible? Raise your hand if it is possible. Raise your hand if it is possible. Bap Dada saw in the result now. Bap Dada saw in the result now that you do become knowledgeful in your words. So till now Bap Dada saw the result that you do become knowledgeful in your words, but it still takes time for them to become companions in the family. But it still takes time for them to become companions in the family. So Bap Dada saw that together with the challenge of time, together with the challenge of time, you also have to do service. You also have to do service in all three ways simultaneously, so that they are able to experience attainment. So together with the challenge of time, you also have to do service in all three ways simultaneously, so that they are able to experience attainment. Now Baba has changed the topic. Everyone has arrived here to meet Baba with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm. Everyone has arrived here to meet Baba with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm, and so seeing the children's zeal and enthusiasm, Bap Dada is pleased. So Bap Dada is pleased on seeing the children's zeal and enthusiasm. You now have to pay attention to becoming complete and perfect. You now have to pay attention to becoming complete and perfect, because you should at least be you should at least be able to prepare the rosary of 108. You should at least be able to prepare the rosary of 108. Are you able to do this, to prepare a rosary of 108? Is the rosary of 108 ready? Is it ready? Because they are the ones in the kingdom who are going to have a right to the kingdom. This is because they are the ones who are going to have a right to the kingdom. Are you able to make a list of the 108 jewels? Are you able to? Can you do this? You're not saying Haji for this, that you can prepare the list of 108 jewels. You're not saying yes for this. So Baba is saying you're not saying anything now. There are 108 who have a right to the kingdom. And then there will be the 16,108 who will 16,108 who will be the companions of those who have a right to the kingdom. Then after that it will be number wise. So now, according to the time, Bap Dada wants the children who are going to bring time close, so that the rosary of 108, is ever ready, and that they become equal to the Father. So Bap Dada wants the children who are going to bring time close, so that the rosary of 108 is ever ready, and that they become equal to the Father. There are that many, are there not? Can those in the... And there are many, are there not? Now say yes or no. Say yes or no to how many will come in the list of 108. So the essence of what Bap Dada is saying is that each one now has to make intense effort. Each one now has to make intense effort and have the determined thought, I definitely have to become equal to the Father. This is a determined thought you all must have. I have to become equal to the Father. Because Bap Dada has already told you that transformation will take place suddenly. Bap Dada has already told you that. However, before that, at least those who are instruments for service, the zonal heads, and those who are in charge of centers, and together with them, their close companion Pandavas, who don't become heads of centers, but who have become instruments for one or another special task, who are seen as special souls, those Pandavas. So those Pandavas also now have to make intense effort and bring the sparkle of their transformation and bring the sparkle of their self-transformation onto the external stage. Are you ever ready for that? Those of you who think that you have to do this work, that you have to do this work, that you have to make yourself equal to the Father. You have to make yourself equal to the Father, and that you definitely have to follow the Father, that you have to follow the Father like Father Brahma, then you definitely have to do that. So such all of you raise your hands, and everyone raised their hands, and Baba saying, you all raise your hands so high, and in this way please the Father. You do that very well. However, together with raising your hands, also have determination. The power of determination, the power of determination helps a great deal. Bab Dada is happy. All of you are clever in raising your hands. But you now, have to put determination into a practical form. You children are clever. Bab Dada knows that. You children are clever. You have determination. Not that you don't have, you have determination. But that determination then changes into different forms. Then it takes different shapes, this determination. You start giving excuses. This happened and so that happened. If this wouldn't have happened, then that would not have happened. You are very clever in making excuses also. You are very clever in making excuses also. So now what does Bap Dada want from you? Now each of you has to become equal to the Father through thoughts, words, actions, relationships and connections. You have to become equal to the Father. Whoever sees you, whoever you meet should say, whoever sees you, whoever you meet should say, Wow, wow, transformation, wow. This is what they should say. Wow, transformation, wow. Bap Dada also likes it. And Bap Dada is pleased to see the children who have become instruments. So Bap Dada likes it and is happy to meet such children who have become instruments. So Bap Dada likes to meet such children. He's happy to meet such children. So, today what determined thought did you have? That I definitely have to become like Father Brahma. I have to become equal to Father Brahma. I have to become, not that I want to become, but I have to become. I definitely do have to become this, no matter what situation comes in front of you. No matter what situation comes in front of you, instead of the situation, keep the Father in front of you. And in Hindi, the rhyming word, don't keep Baat, situation in front of you, but keep Baap, Father in front of you. Bap Dada is pleased to see the children who are sitting far away and also the children who are sitting close in front of him. Bap Dada is happy to see all the children. All of you children make very good plans. At Amrit Vela also you have very sweet, sweet conversations with Bap Dada. The majority of you speak such sweet things that even the Father who hears these things surrenders himself to you. You talk such sweet things to Baba. However, do you know what happens after that? After having a sweet conversation with Bab Dada, what happens after that? So after that, when you go onto the field of action, when you go onto the field of action, or when you enter, when you come in relationship, or when you go into service, what happens? You then in those situations, you then change a little. The zeal and enthusiasm that you have at Amrit Vela changes a little when you come into action and when you come into action and relationships. That zeal and enthusiasm changes. So, Bab Dada is now giving you a task to do. Bab Dada is now giving you a task to do. Are you ready to do that task? Nod to Baba if you are ready to do that task. Raise your hands if you want. Do you want to raise your hand that you will do this task? Okay. Lower your hand. Bap Dada has the thought. Bap Dada has the thought that for 1 month, that for 1 month on the basis of determination are you able to stabilize in the stage of being equal to the Father? For 1 month, Baba is saying, not more than that. Or do you think it's too much, 1 month? So those who believe or those who think that for 1 month with determination, make determination your companion, and you will always keep the Father in front of you. Keep Father Brahma. Keep Father Brahma merged in your eyes. And whatever Father Brahma did, what Father Brahma did in thoughts, words and actions, do just that. Keeping Father Brahma merged in your eyes, and do just that what Brahma Baba, just that through your thoughts, words and deeds. Whether you saw Brahma Baba in a practical way or not, but you do have the knowledge, do you not? Before you perform any action, first of all check, was this Brahma Baba's thoughts? Were these Brahma Baba's thoughts? Were these Brahma Baba's words? Were these his actions? Were these his relationships and connections? So first of all, think about it and then do it. If Brahma Baba did that, then do it. Is this possible? Raise your hand for this. That you will always keep Brahma Baba in front of you in thoughts, words and actions. Is it possible? Raise your hands high, mothers. Raise your hands high. You do exercise here. You are doing exercise here, no? So raise your hands high. Raise your hand high. Acha. Those of you sitting in the front will also raise your hand, won't you? No? Will you not raise your hand? All those from Madhuban also should claim number one for this. Those from Madhuban are sitting at the front, are you not? Madhuban does not just mean Shantivan only, but all of Madhuban, those who can remain free from obstacles for 1 month. Every center should be free from obstacles. Gujarat teachers, raise your hands. The teachers of Gujarat, those who think that this is possible, raise your hand high for this. Raise your hand high for this. Do not just raise them a little, raise them high. Is it possible? Raise your hands high. Is it possible? Acha. Baap Dada is pleased that the children have lots of love from the heart for the father and for Madhuban. You are very good. Now those from Gujarat will perform wonders. You have to perform wonders. In 1 month's result, demonstrate this by becoming number one. That your thoughts, words, actions will be like those of Brahma Baba. Demonstrate this by becoming number one. In fact, everyone has to claim number one. Those from Madhuban, will you claim number one? Will you? Raise your hand. Yes, raise your hands. No matter what happens, what circumstances arise, situations will come because Maya is listening now. So Maya will show her form. Maya will show her form, but it is Maya's duty to come and your duty is to become victorious. So Maya's duty is to come and your duty is to become victorious. Do not say this happened and that happened. Do not give those excuses. These situations will come and things will happen. Bap Dada is telling you about this in advance because Maya is listening and she's very clever. But no matter how clever Maya is, you are the companions of the Almighty Authority, are you not? You are the companions of the Almighty Authority, and so what can Maya do? So all of you must claim number one. Baba was telling them to stand up and then sit down too because you were standing. So now sit down, Baba saying. So all of you must claim number one. So all of you must claim number one. No one should be number two, only number one. So Baba is even Gujarat, it is a turn of Gujarat to do service to. So those from Gujarat are close. Who is the closest of all? Gujarat is the closest of all, not to Madhuban. Gujarat is the closest of all. So keep the aim in your effort. So keep the aim in your effort that you have to claim a right to the kingdom and definitely come close in the family for that. So keep the aim in your effort that you have to claim a right to the kingdom and definitely come close in the family. So what is your effort? To follow the Father, to follow the Father, and not to forget determination. Follow the Father and not to forget determination. Wherever there's determination, there is definitely success. Where there is determination, there's definitely success. Even Bap Dada loves Gujarat. Even Bap Dada loves Gujarat. Bap Dada loves it because of one speciality. One speciality what Gujarat has. Whenever you call them, at any time you call them, whenever there's a need, you call them, and Gujarat is ever ready. It comes immediately. You take benefit of being close to Madhuban, no? So, Dariji used to, when she needed some sevadaris, she would say, Gujarat come, and Gujarat would come running. You take benefit of being close. So those who constantly follow the Father in this way, constantly remain close. So continue to do what the Father did. Follow the Father. Acha, follow the Father. Acha. Now Bap Dada is going to speak to double foreigners. Okay, now double foreigners. Bap Dada is going to speak to you. So many double foreigners had come at that time in November, on 15th November 2011. So many double foreigners were there, and Baba is now going to speak to double foreigners. So many double foreigners. See, can you see yourself there, double foreigners? Raise your hand, double foreigners. See, they're all raising their hand. So many double foreigners had come. Very good, very good. It is seen that as Bap Dada has said, that even in foreign lands, small places also should not be left out without being served. So Bap Dada saw that as a result of what Bap Dada said, there is expansion now even in smaller places nearby. There's expansion going on even in smaller places nearby. This is why Bap Dada is giving congratulations for service to double foreigners. The heart-to-heart conversation that you have amongst yourselves when you all meet, you all have heart-to-heart conversation with each other. That is also very good for becoming free from obstacles. That's also good. Now daughter Jayanti has to do this work. Baba has given a work to ask all the centers for the results every month. To ask all the centers for the results every month. Whether the refreshment that they took from Madhuban is still with them, or whether they are having some test papers. You can get someone to work with you on this. You do this, don't you? So Janti Beni say, yes, we do it. Do it for each and every center. It should not be just for the centers where something is happening, but also ask the centers where there's nothing happening because they live far away. Bab Dada has seen that you do have this attention, but now increase this a bit more. So attention is needed because time is coming close, the sensitive time is coming soon, so more attention is needed. Acha, Bap Dada is giving. Bap Dada is giving congratulations from his heart to those from abroad, and also congratulating for the ascending stage. Ascending stage. Congratulations for that too. Okay, sit down, double foreigners. Bap Dada now wishes to relate one elevated thought to all the children. Bap Dada now wishes to relate one elevated thought to all the children. Now you have to remain free from obstacles yourselves. You have to remain free from obstacles yourselves, and also make your companions and those who come into relationship with you become free from obstacles. Bring the time close. Bap Dada cannot bear to see the children in sorrow and peacelessness. Bap Dada cannot bear to see the children in sorrow and peacelessness. Now bring your kingdom onto this earth. Now bring your kingdom onto this earth as quickly as possible. Bap Dada loves every child. Bap Dada loves every child. Even the last numbered child is very much loved because he's weak. So there's greater mercy for the one who's weak. No matter what someone's stage or nature is like, but you should think that he or she is mine. Just as the father is yours, in the same way, the family is yours. So do not see the nature and sanskars of that one. but give extra cooperation instead. Have good wishes, have pure feelings. Acha. Seeing the children in front and also the children sitting far away and watching Bap Dada is seeing Bap Dada is seeing each child in front of him and giving drishti and also giving congratulations. Acha, okay. So after this there will be some announcements and program on the stage. Probably one song which will be sung by Madhurvani group. Our brother is watching everyone and smiling. Looking at Dadi Janki and Dadi's. There's a Veshwen sitting.
आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, सुख
Bap
सागर
Dada
में
giving
गहरे
drishti at the end.
उतर जाऊं, सुख सागर में गहरे उतर जाऊं, पल के ना पल भर बंद मेरी, पल के ना पल भर बंद मेरी, इन लहरों को दामन में भर जाऊं, इन लहरों को दामन में भर जाऊं, आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा। हो गए अब निहाल ये नैना, बाबा
So 15/11/2011. It was that year was 75 years of the Brahma Kumaris. 86 was 60 years, and this is 75 years in 2011.
will be presenting a wonderful song. Baba, you have come and did wonderful things. Madhurwani group will be singing from their heart. Please take Toli before leaving. You'll sit here for some time because we have Ritin Moini Dadi with us, Nirvar Paiji with us, so they'll be speaking after the song.
ओ बाबा, आपने आकर कमाल कर दिया, हम बच्चों को मिलकर खुशहाल कर दिया, खजानों को लुटाया, मालिक ने बनाया, वाह बाबा हमको वाह वाह कर दिया, वाह वाह कर दिया। एक बार जोरदार ताली बजा के सभी बात कर स्वागत।
Everyone please clap your hand and say thanks to Baba.
समेट ले अरमाने की दिल से दी बनाई है दिल से दी बनाई है देखते बेमिसाल कर दिया हम बच्चों से मिलकर खुशहाल कर दिया ओ बाबा आकर कमाल कर दिया हम बच्चों से मिलकर खुशहाल कर दिया ओ बाबा आकर कमाल कर दिया हम बच्चों से मिलकर खुशहाल कर दिया मालिक हमें बनाया मालिक हमें बनाया बच्चों से मिलकर खुशहाल कर दिया कर दिया बच्चों से मिलकर खुशहाल कर दिया कमाल है बाबा की कमाल है बाबा के बच्चों की अब इसके बाद हम सुनेंगे
Now we'll listen to respected
फिर उसके बाद
Ratan
सुनेंगे
Moini
आदरणीय
Dadis. We'll listen to Ratan Moini Dadi's
पहले हम
blessings.
सुनेंगे
After
आदरणीय
that,
दादी
respected
रतन
Nirval
मोहिनी जी से।
Bhaiji will be speaking. Over to respected Ratan Moini Dadi ji. Om Shanti.
आज तो सभी ने बाबा के माँ बाप सुन करके
Today, everyone listen to Baba's elevated version,
बहुत बहुत याद रख दिया होगा
and everyone must have remembered
बाबा कितना आगे रखता है
and memorized these words
कैसे हम बच्चों
how
को
Baba is keeping us
छोटी छोटी
forward,
बातों का ध्यान खिंचवाता
how
है
Baba is
जो
drawing our
ध्यान
attention
रखने
to
से
the slightest of
हम
aspects.
स्वयं
If you
ही
take care of
वे
those aspects,
अपने आप को देख करके खुश होते हैं
we will
कि
become happy
बाबा
by
ने हम
seeing
बच्चों
ourselves
को
that
इतनी
Baba
ऊंची नॉलेज दी
has
है
given such an
जिस
elevated
नॉलेज
knowledge to
के
us.
आधार पर
On the basis of
हम
this knowledge,
स्वयं को भी इतनी ऊंची नजर से देख सकते हैं
through this knowledge, we are
ऐसे
able to see
ही
ourselves with
सदा
such an elevated
अपने
vision.
को भी इतनी ऊंची नजर
Like this, we
जैसे
also should
बाप
see
वैसे
ourselves with an
बच्चे
elevated vision,
लेकिन ये
like Father,
आप
like
समझेंगे
children.
जब सचमुच
This will happen
हमारा
only when
अटेंशन
we keep
पूरा पूरा
complete
बाबा
attention
के
on
महावाक्यों पर
Baba's
होगा
elevated version.
जितने भी महावाक्य हम याद कर सकते
How much
हैं
ever we are able to memorize
याद
Baba's elevated
रखेंगे
version,
तो
that
उससे
much we'll be able
हमें
to
फायदा है
remember those
क्योंकि
version, and that
भगवानुवाच
will be
अगर
beneficial for
हमें
us,
याद है वो बार
because
बार
this is
हमें याद
God's
आता
elevated
रहेगा
version, and
इससे
we will be
हमें कितना
repeating
फायदा
these
होगा
version again and
और
again.
फिर जो भी हमारे
It
से
will be
मिलेंगे
beneficial for not
उसको
only
भी
for us
हमारे से
but also
वही
for those who
मिलेगा
come in contact
जो
with us.
बाप ने
They'll also receive
हमको
the
दिया
same
है
thing which
क्योंकि
Baba has
बाप
given
हमें
us,
देते ही
because
हैं
Baba is continuously giving us to share it with others. That's why we should always remember that whatever Baba is teaching us, we should repeat it amongst ourselves and remind each one. If we do that, this remembrance will take us forward. That's why always remember Baba is taking us forward in this path, but we also should remember that we should be moving forward in this path. In this manner, whatever Baba has said, Baba is taking us forward in this path. Similarly, we also should take us forward in this path, and we should give the message of Baba to everyone. Everyone will be happy, and how much ever benefit others can take from this. With these words, you all must have listened to Baba's version in such a loving manner, and you all sat in remembrance in such a wonderful way, because of which the atmosphere here is really wonderful today. You all have heard a lot from Baba, and will continue to listen. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति आदरणीय दादी जी ने
Om Shanti. Respected Dadiji has shared her inspiring words amongst us. Now, our loving, respected Nirvar Bhaiji
अपनी शुभकामनाएं
will be
प्रेरणाएं
giving his good wishes and inspirations
दादियों की तरफ से
on behalf of Bab
हम
Dada
सबके समक्ष
and
रखें
Dadis,
आदरणीय निर्भर भाई
respected Nirvar Bhaiji. Om Shanti.
रात सोम के सभी विशेष बहनें निमित्त
All the special sisters and the instrumental senior sisters and other sisters of the Gujarat zone,
कोने कोने से
and also
आए हुए सभी
those who have arrived from
बाबा
the
के
corners
अति
of
लाडले,
Gujarat,
अति स्नेही
Baba's dearest, loving,
दादा के दिल तख्त नशीं
and the one who sits in Baba's heart
सभी
throne,
भाई बहनों को
to all the brothers and sisters,
आज के इस दिवस की मैं फिर से बहुत बहुत मुबारक देना चाहता हूँ।
I would like to congratulate for this day once again. This is 2011's
लेकिन आज
Murli,
भी
but still
जिस तरह से बाबा ने हम बच्चों को ध्यान खिंचवाया,
Baba has drawn our attention to Lord of Things.
दृढ़ संकल्प,
Baba must have said a lot of times
और
to
उसके साथ
keep
साथ
a strong
मनसा
determination.
वाचा कर्मणा,
Baba said this repeatedly
तीनों से
today,
क्या करना,
and Baba, along with that, also said through
ये
your
सब
mind,
बातें
through your
सुनते
words
हुए
and actions, what all you should be doing.
वही बात याद आती है कि
By
अब नहीं
listening
तो
to all
कब
these
नहीं,
things,
जो करना है अभी
I
करना
get
है।
this thought that whatever we have to
बाबा
do,
ने तो
we have to
देखो
do it
कितना
now.
अच्छा गुजरात के भाई बहनों को सामने देखते हुए पर विदेश वाले
By
भी बैठे थे,
seeing the brothers and
अन्य
sisters of
स्थानों से
Gujarat,
भी आए हुए
Baba
थे।
also saw the brothers and
सभी को
sisters
देखते हुए
from double foreigner, also
विशेष
saw the double
माला को
foreigners
याद किया।
and remembered everyone
8 के लिए
and
भी कहा आज
remembered the whole
108
rosary.
की माला
Baba did not
और
mention
फिर
about 8 souls,
16,108 की।
but Baba mentioned about 108 beats
जो
in the
सुनने
rosary
वाले हैं
and
दोबारा
also
सुन रहे हैं,
16,108 beats in
मैं
the
समझता
rosary.
हूँ आप
Those who are
सभी
listening,
108 की माला के दाने बन जाएंगे।
I feel that you all will become the beats
ऐसे
of
अमूल्य रत्नों को
108 rosary
बहुत बहुत
to such an
बाप दादा
invaluable
की
gems.
विशेष ये परवरिश जो मिल रही है
This
उसके लिए
special
मैं
sustenance that you
हमारी
all
वीडियो
are receiving
डिपार्टमेंट
from Bap Dada,
और जो
for that
ये माइक्रोफोन वगैरह देने के लिए निमित्त
I especially congratulate the video
बिजली
department,
डिपार्टमेंट
electric
सभी
department,
को
sound
हमारे
department, and
मधुबन निवासी भाई
all the
बहनों को
Madhuban Nivasi
थैंक्स
brothers
दे
and
रहा हूँ और
sisters.
मुन्नी बहन
I
को तो खास
thanks, I say
बहुत
thanks
बहुत
to
थैंक्स
everyone
है
and say thanks
कि
especially
ऐसे
to Munni Ben
सुंदर ढंग से सारा अरेंजमेंट
that
करके हर एक
everything is
जोन के भाई
arranged in a
बहनों
wonderful
को
way
खूब रिफ्रेश करके भेज रहे हैं।
and is refreshing every
बाबा
single
की भी
soul who
कमाल है
arrives
तो
here.
बच्चों की भी कमाल
This
है तो मुन्नी
is
बहन की भी
Baba's
कमाल है।
wonder and also children's wonder.
हमारी शारदा बहन
And
इतना
our
अच्छे ढंग से
Sharda
आकर के
Didi,
सारा ये
Sharda Ben,
कंडक्ट करती हैं प्रोग्राम वो मैं
conducts
देख
this
रहा था।
program. I was watching
साथ
this.
में हमारी शशि बहन
Along with that,
भी बहुत प्यार
Shashi
से
Ben,
हर एक बात को ढंग से सुनाती हैं।
she also
ये हमारी बहनें
speaks
हमारे
in a
लिए
wonderful
आदर्श
way.
बन गई हैं
So these sisters
जिनको
are
देख
inspiration
करके
for us.
अन्य बहनें
When we
अन्य
see
भाई
them,
बहुत कुछ सीख
other
सकते
brothers
हैं।
and sisters
अभी
can
आपने
learn
देखा
a lot
हमारे
from these sisters.
हिम्मत रखने वाले हिम्मत विशेष हिम्मत रखने वाले
The one who
गोपाल भाई
keeps
खास क्लास में आकर के
courage,
मेरे से भी पहले आकर
takes
के
one
बैठे
step
हुए थे।
courage, especially the
मैं
Bhopal
थोड़ा
Baiji,
स्लो
comes
हूँ
in
इस
front, comes first in the class. I am little bit slow in
इतना प्यार
that
से उठ
aspect.
करके खुशी से हाथ मिला करके मेरे से भी दादी जी से
He holds hand with me in a
मिल
wonderful
करके गए
way
और मृत्युंजय भाई तो
and
अभी
very
तक भी
lovingly meets everyone.
हमारे
And
साथ
also,
यहाँ बैठे हुए
Mrityunjay
हैं,
Baiji is
क्योंकि
sitting
इनको भी
with
आप सबसे
me
बहुत
even now
बहुत रूहानी प्यार भी है
because
और
everyone has
साथ में
wonderful
गुजरात के लिए
love
एप्रिसिएशन
towards the family and also has appreciation towards Gujarat.
बाकी देश विदेश के भाई बहनों को खास
Apart
आज
from
की
this,
जो
all the
हुई
brothers and sisters,
उसमें आपने देखा
double foreigner
हमारे
brothers and
कई
sisters, in the Murli
सीनियर
too,
भाई बहनें देखने
you,
में आ रहे थे
you all must have
तो आज
seen the senior
वो
brothers and
आत्माएं भी
sisters
हमारे
of double
साथ हैं
foreign in today's Murli, and those souls are
गुलजार
also
दादी
with
जी
us
तो
today.
निमित्त है
Gulzar Dadiji is
बाबा दादा
instrument, is a chariot of Baba.
नीलू बहन को तो देखा ही नहीं
I have not seen Neelu
एक साइड पे
Benji
बैठी
today. She must be
और
sitting in a corner.
मोइनी बहन भी बैठी थी
Moini
और भी
Ben
लोग
was
थे
there.
लेकिन खास
Other
रमेश भाई
sisters, especially sisters and brothers, especially Ramesh Bhaiji
रिजमोहन भाई
and Richmohan Bhaiji,
जानकी दादी जी अमीर चंद
Janki
भाई सब
Dadiji, Amir Chand
देखने में आ
Bhaiji.
रहे थे
I was able to see
जी
them all in today's Murli.
सरला दीदी
And also
सरला
Sarla
दीदी
Didi.
कहाँ है
Where is Sarla Didi?
बीच में थी अच्छा सरला दीदी अपने आप को बहुत गुप्त रखती थी
Sarla Didi is
सेवा
always
सबसे
in
ज्यादा
incognito
रहती
mode.
बहुत कम थी।
She does a lot of service but
आज
always
सल्ला
keeps
दीदी
her
को भी हम
in
बहुत प्यार
an
से याद
incognito
करेंगे।
mode. So today we remember
जब
Salla
उनकी
Didi
बातें हम
also.
सोचते हैं
When we
तभी
think about
उन्होंने
Salla Didi's service,
सेवाएं किस तरह की की,
she has done wonderful service,
न सिर्फ अपने जोन की
not just towards her
बरातियों
zone,
की,
but also towards
भाइयों
Dadi,
की।
towards the brothers and
हॉस्पिटलाइज
sisters.
होते थे तो
Even if
पूरा टाइम
someone
आकर के
gets
बैठ जाते थे,
hospitalized, Didi
ध्यान
would
रखते थे।
take care throughout.
मैं आत्मा भी मैं समझता हूँ बाबा उनके द्वारा भी
I feel that Baba
रिश्तों का
too.
कार्य करवा रहे हैं। ऐसे जो भी
Baba
जाने
will
वाले हैं,
do
अब इस बात में
service in the
मुझे
form of
कभी
angel
कभी थोड़ा सोच
to
चलता है कि ऐसी
through
आत्माएं
Saladidi.
जिन्होंने सारा जीवन
So such
बचपन से
souls
लेकर के
from the
बाबा
childhood
के कार्य में दिया, बाबा की सेवा
who
में दिया,
have
बाबा की
dedicated
याद
their
में
life
लगाया,
towards Baba and remembered
तो
Baba,
मेरे ख्याल में फरिश्ता
according to
रूप
me,
से ही वतन में निवास कर रहे हैं
they will be in the
और
subtle
बाबा के
world in the
साथ
form
साथ
of
सारे विश्व की
angels
सेवा कर रहे
and
हैं। ये
will
मेरा
be
मानना
doing
है, आप जो भी
service
समझो,
throughout the
मुझे नहीं
world
लगता कि
in the
फिर
form of angel.
दोबारा आकर के यहाँ
You
जन्म
can think
लेकर के
whatever
और
you
फिर
want
कुछ करना होगा।
because I don't think that they'll take birth one more time here
हम भी
and then do
चाहेंगे कि
something
हम जब
else.
जाएं
Even
तो
I
बाबा
wish
के
that
साथ
when I
वापस
go
जाएं,
to,
बीच में
I
लौटना ना पड़े।
go
इसलिए
along
बाबा
with
ने
Baba
आज
and
दृढ़
I don't want to
संकल्प
come
दृढ़
back.
संकल्प दृढ़
That's why
संकल्प
Baba
इस पर
kept on
बहुत जोर दिया
repeating
और उसको
determination, determination, determination
आकर के
and stress on this
कितना
point.
टाइम दिया है,
And how much time did
उस समय
Baba
एक
give?
महीना दिया था,
That time Baba gave
अभी
1 month.
कितना टाइम चाहिए?
Now, how much time do you need?
9 साल पहले
9 years back,
एक महीना दिया था,
Baba gave 1 month.
आज भी कितना चाहिए? तो
How
मैं
much
तो
time
कहता
do you
हूँ
need?
अभी नाउ और नेवर, बस
I would say it's now
अब
or
नहीं तो
never.
कब नहीं,
If not
ये
now,
दृढ़
then
संकल्प
never.
हमारा होना चाहिए।
This should be the
ओम
determined
शांति।
thought that you should be keeping. Om Shanti.
बहुत अच्छा भाई साहब ने दृढ़ संकल्प को और दृढ़ता से नाउ एंड नेवर कह करके
Bhai
ठप्पा
Nirbhar
लगा
Bhaiji
दिया।
has
तो हम
stressed on this
सभी
point of
इस संकल्प
determination.
को जो
So
बाप दादा
we
ने हम
should
सभी को
also
दिया है,
take this thought which
बहुत
Bab Dada has
बहुत
given us.
दृढ़तापूर्वक
With
उसको पूरा
lot of
करके ही
determination,
दिखाएंगे
we will complete
अंत
this
में
task
हम
and show to
सभी
Baba.
इन 2
Towards the
मिनट
end, we
साइलेंस करके
will sit in silence
प्रस्थान
for
करेंगे।
1
ओम
minute
शांति।
and then take leave. Om Shanti.